Hello everyone. So today we are going to make this beautiful mixed media project. I've used so many techniques making it. I am using a Diwali dry fruit tray. I am sure you must also be having one lying around somewhere in your house. This tutorial is inspired by this itsy bitsy fairy stamp. I really love this stamp. This is my first project using this stamp, but I'm sure in future I'll be using this stamp to make another projects as well, because there's so many ideas. I can think of so many things I can do with these stamps. So in future we'll be seeing that. I've taken a circle cardstock paper exactly to the size of the inner circle of the tray, gessoed it and sprayed it with craft angles art sprays, mixed media essential art sprays, beachy sand, orange squash, limelight. And now taking another sheet to sandwich it to take the prints. I've used a small circle as well to use as a mask, because I want a glow behind the fairy's head. Though there is a circle behind fairy's head, but I wanted another bigger circle as a glow of the moon. So I've taken distress oxides to color the fairy. I'm using fossilized amber mixed in with some bandor red to make the skin color, evergreen bough and lucky clover, olive to color the leaves, peacock feather to color the feathers, and aged mahogany to color the hair of the fairy. I've used a homemade gesso to color the outer edge of the tray. Use a generous amount of gesso to color to basically paint it. This outer edge already had so many beads attached to it. I'm not taking off any of those beads because I want them to show the texture later on. Coloring the inner edge with white gesso. Using a stencil which I cut on my own, inspired by Lavinia Stamp stencils. Love this stencil. This is a very beautiful design, and stencils are a great way to create depth in your project. I'm using evergreen bough for the green color, lucky clover, and grapeseed for the outer. Inking the edges with artistry brown terracotta ink, and using the stencil brush as well on the outer edge. This cardstock was not enough. It did not have enough strength, so I used a plastic sheet, attached it and fussy cut it to make it strong. Now we are creating that glow of the moon. I used camel pastel colors. I like rubbing my fingers to create those effects. You can use a finger dauber as well. I like working with my fingers to color, to paint. Wow. I've used a yellow pastel color on the outside to kind of create a glow around it. I wanted to show this part as well because I wanted to walk you through the whole thinking process as well. Mixed media projects are very unpredictable. You start with something and you can the end product looks exactly opposite or very different to what you have thought in the starting. That's why I love this form of art so much. It gives you so much freedom. I mean, you can create so many things. It just simply gives you wings. I mean, you can imagine and you can fly. It's my favorite form of art. I like sculpting, painting, but this one is like combining everything possible. So that's why I love doing mixed media projects. I've taken mudra chipboard die cut and using a 3D liner, because this was a very thin die cut. So I've used green 3D liner, but I'll be using another color to color it, so you can use any. I have these alphabets made of foam, 2mm foam sheets. I cut them myself. You can use the stickers available in the market also. Taking a silicone mold, I'm taking out an impression for the word magic. I'm going to use this on the M. This was a very small so this is my stash, basically using a lot of glitter. This is fairy world, so fairies use a lot of glitters, so many magical things around. So I'm using some blue glitter glue on the wings, and then I used a glitter eyeshadow. Yes, you guessed it right. This is an eyeshadow palette I bought specially for using in my art projects. I mean, art supplies are sometimes very costly, but makeup supplies you can get for very cheap as well. So basically these glitter eyeshadows I bought for using in my art projects only. So I'm using an orange glitter. I've glued the piece on the places where I want that glitter to be, using some green glitter for the leaves. And now I'm using this foam pieces, foam alphabets, coloring them with black color, because I want black color to be the base of these alphabets. See how beautiful that M looked. And now coloring the chipboard with black color, because I wanted a rusted metallic effect, an old oxidized metallic effect. Coloring your pieces. So when you dry brush metallic color on a black background, you get the metal-like effect. So I used a calligraphy pen to write a sentiment, because I could not find a proper sentiment of the size that I needed. Otherwise I would have used a stamp, but it's okay. Let your imaginations fly. And now using antique gold to create these swirls, inking the sides of the sentiment with brown color, brown artistry ink, using small stamps and making some cherry impressions on the sentiments with olive distress oxide. And now I'm gluing the pieces in the place. So when the glue is set and the pieces are dry, I took a very small leaf stamp and started putting some with archival black ink on the project to create some depth and some interest. I mean, in mixed media projects, you just do some things, you do things as they come. As you start thinking, things keep coming, the new ideas keep coming, and you just keep flowing with the ideas. So I'm using the same 3D outliner, green color, though I'm not going to keep this color, I'm going to color this with another color, but just for the 3D effect I've used a permanent pink marker to create some dots, white acrylic paint, and then dry brushing the outer edge after coloring it black and drying the black color with some teal color, dry brushing with some teal color and antique gold color, writing the sentiment one more time with white acrylic paint. I tried a few colors, but I like this one the better. That's why I'm using a Fevicryl liquid embroidery tube for the sides. I created some dots. They look like pearls, and the project is ready. So the end product looks very different from where we started. I hope you like this project, and this gives you some idea, or maybe you learned a few new techniques. So use them. Keep me posted. Shall be sharing more projects in future. Thanks for watching. Keep creating, keep loving what you create, and just let your imagination flow. Bye bye.